Football simply doesn't stop, not even on days where there are no games. From transfer rumours to players talking about different things to their agents talking about interest from other clubs, it is a 24/7 industry. And here at Goalside, we aim to bring you some of the most important news every week. So without pandering any further, let's take a look at some of the biggest news stories that have come out in recent days. AC Milan set for new ownership? World Lab Technologies, owned by Alexander Yukov, has confirmed its interest in buying Serie A giants AC Milan. Established in 2020, WLT is a fund that has significant economic capacity and has already invested heavily in renewable energy, infrastructure and technology. The club's current owners aren't really looking to sell, but if the right owner comes, they'll definitely be looking to do business. However, it should be noted that the current ownership has actually strived really hard to restore the Rossoneri to its former glory after years of average displays both on and off the field. What do you think about this latest tiding? Do you think that a sale would be in the club's best interests? PSG prowling around Old Trafford. According to reports in several French and English outlets, Liga giant Paris Saint-Germain are keeping a watchful eye on the developments at Old Trafford with regards to David De Gea's situation at the club. The Spanish international has been with Man United for nearly 9 years, but his standards have slipped drastically in the last few years. The Spaniard's errors have started costing the club a lot, and the emergence of Dean Henderson means that the former Atletico Madrid man is no longer considered the undisputed number one. While Ole Gunnar Solskjaer has always backed his current number one to come through this testing phase, there is a reported agreement within the club's hierarchy that it might be the best time to cash in on the experienced shot-stopper. PSG are eager to bolster their ranks this summer and would be eager to make De Gea their new number one. Christian Pulisic misery at Chelsea. Thomas Tuchel's reign as Chelsea manager has started very well, better than most of us expected really. The German has transformed the Blues into a more consistent outfit that is difficult to break down. Slowly, a lot of players are finding their rhythm, but one of the players who struggled under the former PSG boss is Christian Pulisic. The American is struggling for game time, and it's now been reported that the young forward could be put on the transfer market. The likes of Man United, Bayern Munich and Liverpool are on alert. The youngster has a lot of potential, and it's just that he's competing with the likes of Mason Mount, Hakim Ziyech, Timo Werner and Kai Havertz for a place in the starting 11, which makes it difficult for him to enjoy a lot of game time. Inter woes risk Hakimi loss. Inter Milan are in a financial mess due to the parent company Suning's financial issues. This means that the current league leaders might be forced into selling off some of their star players. It's been reported that the club could end up losing star wing-back Achraf Hakimi in the summer, with both Chelsea and Arsenal hovering above the Giuseppe Meazza. The young Moroccan was only signed last summer, but Inter would be forced into selling some of their assets in order to stay afloat. Only a few days back, it was reported that Inter Milan have missed bonus payments to Manchester United for the sale of star striker Romelu Lukaku. The Red Devils are now looking to make a compromise, where they want either Milan Skriniar or Lautaro Martinez. Mbappe in no rush. According to reports, Kylian Bappe is in no hurry to make a decision about his future at PSG. The Frenchman has been constantly linked with a host of European sides in recent months, and with just over a year left on his contract, the Parisians might be forced into selling their star player this summer. Real Madrid and Liverpool are reported to have shown an interest, which means that PSG might be forced into a corner where they might have to cash in. However, things might change if the cash-laden outfit is able to finally lift the Champions League title this year. Madrid struggled to meet Alaba wage demands. Once he decided to not extend his stay with Bayern Munich, David Alaba became one of the most sought-after players in the transfer market. The Austrian was reportedly eager to seal a move to Real Madrid, but Los Blancos have so far been unable to meet the player's financial demands. This has given other suitors a chance to steal a march over the Spaniards, with the likes of Man United, Liverpool and Chelsea eyeing to make a move for the defender. Reportedly, Barcelona have reached a verbal agreement with the player and could be a few steps away from sealing a move to the Camp Nou. Where do you think Alaba will end up signing in the summer? Let us know your thoughts in the comments section. Everton eyeing more major moves. After making all the right moves in the transfer market last summer, Everton are eager to continue helping Carlo Ancelotti with his rebuild of the Toffees. The Italian tactician has transformed Everton into a team that can genuinely compete for the top four. Now it's being reported that the Merseysiders are monitoring Isco's situation at Real Madrid. The Spaniard still struggles to command Zinedine Zidane's confidence. Ancelotti is eager to sign a player he managed during his time at the Bernabeu and could convince him into making a move to Goodison Park. Cavani wants out. It appears that Manchester United striker Edinson Cavani is not happy in England. So says his father, who claims that his son has not been particularly pleased with the alleged racism ban he was given. The Uruguayan signed for the Red Devils last summer and has proven to be an immensely important member of the playing squad. However, the player's father says that his son might not extend his sojourn at Old Trafford and could make a move for Argentine giants Boca Juniors. Cavani, on the other hand, has dispelled his father's claims and maintains that he's proud to wear the colours of Man United, which means that the veteran striker could end up staying on for one more season. Löw era comes to an end. Joachim Löw, the man who guided Germany to their first World Cup title of the 21st century, has decided to leave his post following this year's Euros. The 61-year-old has been in charge of the country's national team since replacing Jurgen Klinsmann way back in 2006. While he has a contract until the 2022 World Cup, Löw had requested the German Football Association, the DFB, to end his contract early. "I take this step very consciously, full of pride and enormous gratitude," said Löw, who led his country to victory at the 2014 World Cup. He added that, at the same time, he continues to be very motivated when it comes to the upcoming European Championship tournament. Do you think that Löw is one of the greatest managers of all time? We certainly do. Okay, so you always save the best for last, right? And of course, when it comes to transfer talk, you can't end your day without talking about Erling Haaland. The Norwegian goal-scoring machine has scored a brace against Sevilla this week and is definitely going to become a huge star wherever he goes. Pretty much all the leading lights of European football want his signature, but the youngster has never given any hint as to where he'll go. During Der Klassiker, where Dortmund lost 4-2 to Bayern Munich, Hansi Flick hinted that the club could move for the striker. However, the Bavarians are definitely going to have a fight on their hands for his signature. The likes of Manchester United, Real Madrid, Chelsea and Manchester City are also keen on the striker, with Ole Gunnar Solskjaer hopeful to use his relationship with the player to his advantage.